I welcome you all. Now, we are going to see about consignment account. In the modern age of competition, the wholesaler and the retailer have to use all the possible means to push their sales. Consignment is one such method resorted to by them to secure sale of their goods in different and distant places without opening any branches. Under consignment account, there are two people joined together. For example, Mr. A launching a business in Delhi, Mr. B doing their business in Mumbai. Mr. A transferred their goods on consignment to Mr. B for the purpose of sale at his own risk. Mr. B received the goods from A for the purpose of receiving commission from A and sell their goods on behalf of A. So, regarding this consignment account, Mr. A called as a principal or consignor and Mr. B treated as an agent or consignee. Consignment account. Consignment account is nothing but it is an agency agreement. Under this agency agreement, the manufacturer and the wholesaler transfer their goods to a consignee for the purpose of future sale at his own risk. There are two people involved under this consignment account, like consignor and consignee. Who is consignor? The person sending or forwarding the goods to consignee for the purpose of sale at his own risk. That person called as a consignor. Who is consignee? The person received the goods from the consignor and sell the goods on behalf of the consignor for the purpose of receiving commission from the consignor. That person called as a consignee or agent. Under consignment account, we are going to learn some important accounting terms. There are PROFORMA invoice, account sales, commission, expenses on consignment, advance, stock on consignment, goods in transit, losses on consignment, and pricing of goods sent on consignment. PROFORMA invoice. PROFORMA invoice is a statement. That statement prepared by the consignor and sent it to the consignee. Under this PROFORMA invoice, the goods sent on consignment details are kept and maintained by the consignor and sent it to the consignee. Regarding this statement, all the necessary information should be maintained in the PROFORMA invoice. There are nature of the goods, quantity of the goods consigned, quality of the goods, grade, weight, price, and the shipment related information is also maintained by the consignor and sent it to the consignee. Account sales. The account sales statement prepared by the consignee and sent it to the consignor. After goods received by the consignee, the account sales statement should be prepared by the consignee and sent it to the consignor. The account sales statement just a snapshot about the total sales, expenses incurred by the consignee and what amount they received as a commission from the consignor. Commission. Commission is nothing but it is a remuneration to the consignee for selling consigned goods. The commission calculated on the basis of gross sales proceeds realized by the consignee. There are two types of commission, like overriding commission and delivery commission. Overriding commission. Goods sold at a higher price, the consignor pay additional commission to the consignee. For example, the consignor fixed the cost price of the goods at rupees 500, but the consignee sell the goods to the consumer at rupees 700. So relating to this, the consignee received extra commission or additional commission that is called as overriding commission. Delivery commission. Sometimes the consignee make a credit sales. The credit sales become a bad debts. End of the accounting period, the consignee must settle the books of accounts or settle the total amount to the consignor. Regarding this situation, the consignee undertake the risk of bad debts also. The extra risk borne by the consignee, the consignor allow and the extra commission. That is called as a delivery commission. Expenses on consignment. There are two types of expenses on consignment, like non-recurring expenses and the recurring expenses. Non-recurring expenses. The non-recurring expenses incurred by the consignor or by the consignee. The non-recurring expenses incurred till the goods reach the godown of the consignee. The non-recurring expenses incurred only once on a particular consignment goods. It increased the value of the goods also. Loading charges, duct dues, transport and carriage are the example of non-recurring expenses. Recurring expenses. Recurring expenses have a recurring nature. The recurring expenses incurred by the consignor or consignee are both the person. Then the recurring expenses incurred after the goods reach the consignee's godown. It does not increase any value of the goods. Warehouse charges, insurance, advertising, salesman salary are the example of recurring expenses. Advance. Sometimes consignor insists some advance payment from the consignee when he delivers goods to him on consignment. That advance amount adjusted against the amount due from the consignee. This advance amount may be in the given form of check or draft or by accepting a bill drawn by the consignor. Stock on consignment. At the end of the accounting period, the consignee might remind some stock, that stock called as a unsold stock. For the purpose of ascertaining the profit and loss account, the value of unsold stock, they have to prepare. The computation of unsold stock, the following two aspects taken into consideration. The cost of goods unsold added with the proportionate change in non-recurring expenses incurred by the consignor and consignee, we can easily find out the value of unsold stock. Goods in transit. Occasionally, the goods in transit situation arises under consignment account. Goods consigned by consignor do not reach the consignee's godown on the date of closing of accounts, that the goods they are in transit. The goods should be treated as unsold stock on consignment. The goods in transit also we can easily find out the following manner. The original cost of the goods in transit added with the proportionate change in non-recurring expenses incurred by the consignor, we can easily find out the value of stock in transit. Losses on consignment. Goods sent on consignment may be lost, damaged, destroyed either in transit or after they reach the consignee godown. That is called as a losses on consignment. There are two types of losses are there. Normal loss and abnormal loss. Normal loss. Goods are lost or damaged due to normally expected but unavoidable causes. That unavoidable causes are evaporation, leakage, breakage, dusting, etc. That loss called as a normal loss. Abnormal loss. Accidental loss or loss due to negligence is the reason for abnormal loss. The abnormal loss is an unexpected one and beyond the control of the consignor. The abnormal loss arises due to flood, fire, earthquake, war, riot and theft, etc. Pricing of goods sent on consignment. There are two methods we are going to learn under pricing of goods sent on consignment. There are cost price method and invoice price method. Cost price method. The consignment goods should be transferred to the consignee at cost price, that is called as a cost price method. Invoice price method. The goods sent on consignment to the consignee at a price higher than their cost price, they have to prepare and maintain the invoice price method. Under consignment account, we are going to prepare two types of books. Likewise, in the books of consignor and books of consignee and the ledger accounts also. In the books of consignor, the following ledger accounts we are going to prepare. There are consignment account, consignee's parcel account, goods sent on consignment account, stock on consignment account, and stock reserve account. Under books of consignee, we are going to prepare the following ledger accounts. Likewise, consignor's parcel account, commission account, and debtors account. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you one and all.